it gets to identity.
Okay, here's my question for the European guys. With the firearms being used on the street, whether they're gangs or whatever, do you Europeans see that as par for the course, just gangs running wild because they can right now? Do you see it as a new trend in France in some of the protesting? And do you think it'll get worse? Do you think the firearms are a bad sign? A non sequitur doesn't matter, it's just part of the thing? Or do you think it's basically an indication of worse things to come?
Mr. Lambo should answer first.
I told it a few moments ago. Actually, gang members like drugs dealers, something like that, people busy in that type of thing, they never going to use this type of weapons against the police. They don't want to be ended in jail. But these guys that filmed it, I hope they rob the car, because they're going to be caught, because there are a lot of camera systems, so they're going to be caught by the police and the authorities. But they are never going to use this type of weapons, these Kalashnikovs or whatever, against the police. Never. They just use it if they are in a fight with another gang or another drugs cartel or something like that. So they were just showing off.
I think we don't have so many weapons, and we don't have in most European countries. In most European countries, there is not a tradition of weaponing, of having weapons. Besides, I think Switzerland. Switzerland is perhaps the only country where usually you have a gun at home.
And Finland too.
Yeah, so we don't have that tradition, and I don't think we also don't have in most of the countries. At least in Portugal, definitely not. We don't have a gang criminality with weapons. We normally have white weapons. We have white weapons, but we normally don't have weapons. In France, there is more criminality with weapons. Yeah, sure, like water weapons. They also work very well. Water pistols.
There is more weapons in Portugal than in the UK.
You think so? Could
Yep.
be.
We're going
It's
to
very
put
rare
problem
to be used.